Yo, what is good, my fellow Deadheads? Your overlord has returned with yet another live stream. Okay, get this game started. Honestly, I ultimately had to turn Bleach off yesterday, not because I was bored of playing it, but because I got to a point where there wasn't much left for me to do in the game, and I was just staring at my summon currency very hard, but I didn't want to summon, so had to turn it off. But it is another day, another dollar. We got some stamina to spend for Soifon, I guess. Or Soifon's not bad now, actually. Oh, she still needs all these to be level 30. Okay, I see. Amrit, what's good, bro? What do you mean, bro? Already got 6K in 2 days? 6K? Are you talking about Jades? That was money, bro. Eventually, that was money. Are you saying I have enough to summon because I have 6,000? If I think like that, what am I going to do for the next banner? You know what I'm saying? Though it may seem like my style to start up a banner and then, come back and finish it whenever, I actually hate that. I like to do all of my summons in one sitting. Oh, you're saying we're getting 6,000 guaranteed in the next 2 days. Yeah, B1 Soifon is good enough. Sometimes when I feel like my gameplay experience could go a little harder, I'll try to trick myself into thinking like, should I summon more? Should I get more dupes? But nah, Soifon is chill. I enjoy Soifon a lot already. I'm just like, I've just fallen off of the game because it's been so long since I've actually had to play the missions that like, I hop in the missions, I don't do as good as I want, I get a little upset, but ultimately, that's whatever. Do I have 5 of these? I only have 2. 1. I guess there's only 2 things left to get. No, 3. And if I do them individually, 4. If I do them individually, I know I'm not going to get the Jades first. That is for damn sure. 5. There's 5 things for me to still get. I just make a random alt and summon on that to get the itch out. That's fair. That's probably why I still play Dokkan. So I can lie to myself and tell myself I won't summon. And then as soon as I'm ready to summon, I just spam it. I didn't even check my stamina. So the only thing really that I'm pressed to do right now is get Soifan. Is to get Soifan's Grimchild drops in 2 days? Like the half any starts in 2 days? Or is it like I thought Styles Zepora was next. 314 stamina? Okay, sick. Okay, let's not get distracted by anime tweets on Twitter. We just need to find Bleach. The Bleach account. That's where I found the gacha. It was on. Okay. I need water. Oh, man. I actually gave myself a tiny bit of time to like wake up a little bit before I hopped on the stream. It definitely is serving me some good. Well, I do want to buy all the upgrade packs and everything, but like, I'm chill right now. I like to buy the upgrade packs, but I like to make sure that before the new packs are bought, like I think it's a failed summon like experience if I'm trying to get a new character and all the stuff I bought last month gets expended. And then I'm over here like, okay, well now I gotta wait to get more stuff this month. Then I think it's a failure. Oh. Yeah, why didn't I check the stamps? It's okay. I just be trying to knock out all of the daily stuff and then I go and check everything. But yeah, I'm about to go look at the stamps. Oni-chan! What's good, Dash Hanma? How you doing, bro? Did you mean to say Oni-chan? A brother man. These people giving me straight dog water, man. Like, not even a single decent piece. I hate when the piece has, like, a good... It's like the piece always has the correct main stat, but then all the substats are trash. Or all the substats are golden, but the main stat is worthless. It'll be like somebody I'm trying to maximize attack on, and all the substats will be like, oh, crit damage, crit rate, attack percent. And then it'll be like the main stat roll is like defense or HP or something. I'm like, bruh. Why couldn't you just give me something else related to damage? So, can Pachi stamp event for every new unit? I don't 100. Could you refresh my memory? I may have made a video on it, but I don't remember. That was a while ago. How did the event go? Was it that you could buy his stamp from the shop with those currencies? No, it was that event where you could literally put the shards and set them to the specific substat you wanted in the specific set you wanted, and the main stat. I think you chose the main stat, and the substat was the only thing that was random. But like the shard you got and the main stat were always guaranteed. I think is how that worked. It just sucked how limited the runs were to it. Because I did it quite a few times trying to get Ichigo stronger. My Bankai Ichigo. And I didn't get the pieces I was looking for. Facts. Yo, chat, I'm sorry. I thought I was locked in, but I'm gonna need some pants. My legs are frosty as shit over here. I'll be right back. Do you have a random pair of pants in here? No, I don't. I don't. That was a trick, chat. I keep my house clean. I keep my office clean. There shouldn't regularly be fucking pants laying in the floor. I'll be back. Alright, chat. I call these the corduroy killers. The reason why they're called the corduroy killers is because no pants man, 6'7". What? Yeah, bro. I'm in the comfort of my home, bro. Why do you think people enjoy? Why do you think people enjoy working from home so much? And yes, this does classify as work from home. If y'all come to see me do God's work and I get paid for it, right? Not as often as I like, but I still get paid for it. So this is definitely work from home. I think one of the biggest benefits of work from home is you don't gotta put on your pants. And I'm not trying to be on no freaky shit. I mean, you specifically don't have to put on your pants because most of the time people are looking at your upper body. So like, why would your pants matter? You know? I want this actually. This is a menacing bundle, but it's here for a while. Cause let's see. I kind of had to decide. We got a few more days to think about it though. Did no pants really warrant a 6'7" though? I was just curious. I'm sorry. I never get that 0.5% anymore. Gang, this one is so peak, but I am free to play. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like this just randomly popped. Like let's do the math. So I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many Jades you get, but let's just go ahead and take note that the Jades. I said the 6'7" after seeing your 67 million score. Oh, okay. I thought you said 6'7" because no pants. I was like, hey, bro, no pants makes sense. It's regular, bro. Don't judge me for being pantsless. 120 plus 300 plus that's 420 plus 980 would be about 400 or 1400, right? Plus 1680, I think. So 3080 it should be. So that's 3080 Jades, which is nearly 2 summons. But on top of that, you're also getting 10, 8, 18, 14 altogether, right? Yes, 14 altogether, plus 3. So you're getting 17 tickets, which amounts to about 1.7 summons. 1.7 summons, and then, or actually, what you do is, you multiply 1.7 times 1600, because that's how many Jades it takes, and then you add that to 3080. Then you get 5800 and divide that by 1600, and you have over 3.5 summons just in like for characters. Not to mention you're also getting four stamina items. You're getting the 20 stars. You're getting some gold. The gold is kind of whatever. The gold is kind of mid, but the stamina items, I kind of wish there were more stamina items in this. But it kind of makes sense. You spend $2, you spend $5. All right, cool. We're gonna give you a little. We're gonna give you a little. You know, a little stamina. You start spending like above $10. Yeah, we got to start giving you summons straight up. So it does make sense. And guys, I'll be 100%. This right here, this super value 600%, 550%, 430%, 380%. All that is just advertising to get you to spend, but the value is really crazy though. It is crazy. It's just not as crazy as maybe they want you to think. Honestly, the best deals would be the half Annie. So the main ones that I'm looking for, like, it feels, it's nice. It's nice to think, you know, let me just buy all these packs in preparation to the, you know, and I kind of want to do that. But I got to play it smart just because I have a trip coming up soon. So I'm kind of like, you know, I'm 50-50. Now, the anniversary packs, yes. Yes, the anniversary packs are going to be crazy. They always have to be crazy. All right, let's play. Let's play a little bit. I don't have 5 of these, do I? I only have 3. I want more of these right now, but I don't want to spend my jades. Oh, the battle pass. Dude, I don't want to do that. Not yet, man. Because what would I get from the battle pass, right? If I did the battle pass, obviously, it would add 10 levels. So in those 10 levels, I would get 7, 12. I would only get 12 corridor keys. Then maybe I'll get this right before Jjkpp pops out. I'll grind this out first. Because honestly, so you're saying save corridor keys for Jjkpp. But in all reality, have they stopped giving the... I was about to say, did they stop giving the dupe for free? No, they don't. Where is that item? Oh, it's at level 30. That's crazy. It's halfway through the battle pass and not all the way at the end. But, do I really need to save the keys for Jjkpp? Or can I just use... Can I just use all 20 of these? You know what I'm saying? And if I got the battle pass one more time, I'd literally have 25 of these. So that'd be enough to max Jjkpp frame 1 without even having to waste the keys. It's kind of weird, right? It's like you get the battle pass, you get all the extra keys, you get those shard items, and obviously every time you get those items, it's not like you can max out every character's, you know, page, but it gets to a point eventually where, like, I think getting core stamps is easy. It's just tedious. It just takes grinding the currency and going back into the game mode over and over again. It's not hard. It's simple, but it is tedious in how long it takes you. The RNG is crazy. I will admit that, but pretty straightforward process. Yeah, core stamps are not as bad as people make them seem. Not really, especially ever since they added the thing where you can boost the drop rate. If you just save your corridor keys up to a point where you have like 20. If you save your corridor keys up to a point where you can get from whatever percentage you're at to 100% and then do one more run at 100%, I think that you're in a good spot for stamp corridor. I think that's going to put you in a good position. I might snag a bite to eat after work today. I don't know. It's Friday. Who's working today? Let me ask them. So, chat, what I'm going to say is I say this every time, I have successfully converted a new viewer into the cult of American Horror Story. But we did. I wish they dropped Jjkpp core stamp info soon. Okay. Yeah, I can be pretty tame with my core stamp farming because, like, most of the time, like, bro, every single character in this account is core stamp level 5, except for Bankai Ichigo because I don't even bother to use him anymore. Mayuri because he's a newer unit. Nell. But Nell is literally waiting on, like, bro, I have the shards to max out Nell, Ichigo, and get Mayuri halfway, I believe. Because Ichigo only needs one more, I think? No, he needs 2 more as well. So I can't get Mayuri halfway. But you see how much love Ichigo doesn't get, man? I don't have that yet. Okay. Oh, I already found shards from Mayuri. Then what the fuck am I doing? Element damage is big here. That's right, I got the double element damage piece. Your highest is Geen with A3 core. Yeah, if you buy like a bunch of, stamp corridor keys, it's gonna obviously show, So bro's shards are fine. And Nell's shards are fine, I think. Ultimate charge rate, crit damage, element damage. Yeah. I think all the shards are for these characters are fine. I think what's actually happening is I just need to boost the shards, and I didn't realize that. So I've been farming shards low-key for no reason, or not no reason, but I've been farming shards without really paying attention who needs them. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's... It is so expensive to awaken all of these. Dude, we need a new fucking... We need a new strike support, bro. Like, badly. Deathly badly. I don't know if that was... That didn't make sense. Deathly badly? Didn't make sense. So Mayuri is actually fine. Do I even want to... Dude, that's the thing about this game, bro. I know how valuable stamina is, and I know once you use that little bit of stamina, bro, like, that's just, like, 5 of the things you can't do until tomorrow. I'm just like, damn. Well, I accidentally clicked on this. Get what in July? A new what? A new stamp? Because what, July would be January, February, March, May, June, July. Well, July will be 2 months after the anniversary. Strike support. Okay. Hey, bro, I'm keeping it hush hush. I'm ready though. That's such a long wait. Strike is gonna be so bad. I might as well. But I might as well though. You know what? Instead of me getting distracted by all these new characters and all these other things, I should just continue my focus on my original grind and get every character level 100. Because every character in this game has use. The SR characters, people are telling me they use the SR characters to solo the first... Just gonna say slash tactic is kind of ass. So, you mean the new one coming? Or are you talking about the one that's out right now? Because I can't front, I've definitely soured on Byakuya. I'm over Byakuya. Huh? All right. Okay. Well, I don't want to do encounters anymore because they're not going to increase the grade of what I'm getting, so I might as well just snag rewards now, right? Makes sense. I am waiting for Siege Jjkpp after months. Oh, yeah. I was playing Jjkpp yesterday. Yeah, I turned on some Jjkpp today. The problem is I caught up in the story and I did the special event, and the domain investigation is actually kind of hard. I have no strategy on it. And also, I think that Bleach and Jujutsu Kaisen are very similar in like vibes, right? Like the dark, edgier, grittier vibes. So that's kind of like my justification for playing them both, right? I feel like their vibes are similar, or the actual shows themselves vibes are similar. So I'm going for it. I'm so close to level 67 or 77. There we go. You know what we need? What's up? What I need is a Shinji Hirako. We need a good One Piece gacha. Like, bro, they made One Piece Dream Pointer, and that one was pretty much Grand Cross with a One Piece reskin, and I had so much hope for that game, and then there was a lot of issues with what am I missing out by not having an S on that? I just have to know. 50 Jades. That shit kind of tears me up inside, bro. Something fun in this event? A secret boss? Well, the non-secret bosses are already kicking my ass. I low-key, I need to do Grimjow again. You know what? We are going to boost Soifon a bit. Because I have to do Grimjow again, bro. Because I need that S. Crit rate. Do I want to boost her crit rate? Or just her outright attack and her crit rate at the same time? Yeah, we're just going to do that. Hopefully the crit rate does get a boost off of this. That doesn't get skipped over. Because every other substat has it. Oh, is it Aizen? Is Aizen a secret boss? Okay, crit rate did get boosted. That's nice. So what is her crit rate altogether now? 47.9%. There's a secret Aizen boss is fucking crazy. But what else is Aizen besides the secret boss that's always coming to destroy you when you think you're doing good? Okay, let's go again. Now, chat. I'm still not a Soifon aficionado, but I'll give it my best, man. I'll give it a shot. And just so you know, chat, I do have to do soccer today at 10. So in 3 hours, I gotta leave for soccer. I have to get an SS on it. No! No! Back away from me, you foul beast. Let's see if I can't lock in for real. Like, Aizen pampered me, bro. Aizen spoiled me. I became a true auto battle player, bro. Aizen carried everything, but now some things are gonna require different typings. So we gotta get it, bro. That's just how it goes. I gotta use. You just gotta maintain that Urahara to keep your distance. Ah! Oh, that was right at the perfect moment, chat. When I tell you that low-key I was not locked into that hit, but I caught it at the last second, bro. I was there. I was there. I already feel like this run is bad, but it's whatever. I just feel like maybe I'm just downplaying myself too hard at the start. Give me that. Come here. Nope. Dodge. Okay. Facts. Okay. Okay. Did Dead Man step up his gameplay over the course of a day? Hold on, chat. Give me Soifon. Give me this. And then into the ultimate. Get juggled. Yes, sir. But that was only 11 mil. That wasn't shit. That wasn't shit. We gotta keep pushing. So are the... I still don't know to this day. Are the colored numbers crits and the white numbers just regular damage? Oh, the fucking crit. Oh, I was about to say, please, don't lose ratio analysis, bro. But I did lose that crit bonus. Susumi Bachi! Yeah, bro, it's just not hitting for me, bro. Like, my damage is ass. Like, I'm over halfway into this, and I'm just now hitting A. If even. Dude. And you're saying I need to get all SS to unlock the secret boss? Man. They blowing me on this shit, bro. That the ult? It is. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, bro. This shit is not gonna work. For some reason, I'm just not getting it, bro. I'm just not getting it. Oh yeah, I'm pressing X by accident. Thinking I'm playing another game. And I'm at a ratio analysis. Yeah, this run was just horrible. This is a wasted fucking run, bro. Alright, chat, this was an example of what not to do. Like, bro, I couldn't even make it halfway up S. That's how sad this shit is, bro. What? Just another 11 mil? That shit's not gonna spike me up to S, bro. Actually, it almost did. It almost got me to S, but I'm noticing what the problem is that the time that Soifan takes to reload her energy after... Bro. Okay. We're instantly going to hit this and then fly back on you. And then we're instantly going to ult you as well. And then we're going to hit this as well to put us right on the... Now, what I need to do this time is to make sure that I maintain my ratio analysis by any means necessary. So I need to pay a little bit more attention. While I do love having the ultra wide set up, it does low-key make me have to swivel my head more to check out all the details of the screen when I'm playing the game. Come on, come on. And honestly, bro, you just got to keep the buff alive, my man. I just got to get you your ultimate ready. Huh! Okay. Okay, look at that. 18 mil from the start because I'm actually maintaining... Honestly, that's the cheat code right there. Whenever Soifan is resting from using her ultimate, you just got to automatically switch into somebody else. Boom. We just found the recipe, chat. I forgot how to do the... ultimate from the back line. But I'm just going to switch to Yoruichi, I guess, and then just let it rip. Do we still have... Yes. But let's honestly go ahead and just get him back on a full stack of that. So that's the cheat codes. One, I have to switch out of Soifan as soon as she uses her ultimate because she wastes too much time just sitting there. Two, I have to maintain Urahara's crit buff by any means necessary. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna switch to Urahara instantly. Hit this because our crit buff is yes, halfway through. And then we're going to do this to get the crit buff back. And then we're going to switch to Yoruichi and we're going to abuse this man for a bit. I think we can do it this time, chat. Oh, we're so much better this time, bro. Chat, I had to lock in. I had to find that strat. Call me Stratman Vince, chat. Okay, my ultimates are nowhere near. But I do want to get this on you before I switch out. I mean, bro, I will be honest. Most of the time when I'm playing gacha games, I will admit I'm not thinking from the perspective of a content creator most of the time. I'm thinking of it from a perspective of just a person who's trying to enjoy the game and play the game, right? And I can't front of you. when you said there was a secret Aizen boss fight, that kind of put me in a content creator mentality. I was kind of like, okay, it'd be kind of cool to unlock that, but I mean, I'm struggling to get S right now, bro. I mean, I can try to come back, you know, after everything's all said and done, but like, it is what it is. I am struggling to get an S right now. Let's be real. We're gonna do this. We're gonna switch to Yoruichi, and then that solidifies our S. This solidifies our S, honestly. Oh, it didn't though. No, no. Yoruichi, come on. You can do this. You can do this. My kitty queen. My kitty queen. Yoruichi, please. Come on, bruh. 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 Yeah! Yes! Oh, my goodness, bro. Oh, my gosh. Chat. Y'all made the trick is using Nail Gin Mayori team because the element giving more. Well, thank you for telling me after I grinded that hard. I can't front of you. I'm still proud of the fact that I got that for myself with the team I got. I'm getting back into it, bro. I was about to say I think my element team may need a tiny bit more work than my Oh yeah. If you look at it, it does literally just say Aizen over here. So yeah, if you get all the right grades, Aizen should pop up over here. That makes sense. Yeah. That's crazy. Strike. I guess, bruh. You can flex on me. You can shit on me if you like. I mean, it's not really you're not really flexing on me because I already know my score. Bro, I just struggled to get to S. I know there are people who are pretty much like blinking and they're SS plus. I know they're SS. They're just blinking. 818940. Mine is. Oh. No, this. You're talking about this score, not this one. Yeah, that would hurt. That would absolutely hurt. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Strike. So what? It's strike, slash, spirit. But I think for the slash team, I low-key would be okay if I just left Yachido and used... Yeah, I'm going to use Urahara for this. Yeah, that's absolutely disgusting, bro. If you guys are in here and you're enjoying the live stream, you can go down below and leave a like on the live stream for your boy Deadman Vince. Send me off to the soccer field with some good luck today, chat. Actually, speaking of soccer, everybody who said they wanted to play soccer today all inquired about soccer at different times in the week. So now I need to hit them all up together and make sure we're all on the same page. And then this is... No. Where's that other soccer group chat? I literally named it Soccer Demons, I'm pretty sure. Facts. Okay. I think I hit up everybody who was relevant to that conversation. Now, the real pain was Ukiura boss who killed my whole team, not even in 1 minute. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't rank the boss fights like... I never care about the outright stats of a boss when I'm in the fight because, like, you know, some bosses are meant to just have, like, high stats at a base level. What irritates me more with the bosses is when the bosses have really annoying mechanics. And when you're fighting, like, there's full Ukiura mechanics in a fight, and then there's like partial Ukiura mechanics. The partial Ukiura mechanics are A little bit of an inconvenience. The full Ukiura mechanics where he has the black moon and all that shit. That shit is so annoying to deal with, bro. Ukiura is a stain. But he is one of the craziest villains in Bleach, in my honest opinion. No. Not the full move set. I don't know how I'm getting an S on that, bro. Or no. Because you need an S on these, and then you need an SS on those, bro. I don't know what they expect from me, chat. I don't know what they expect, bro. Nah, I mean for the missions, you need SS on the last three. You need S on the first three. And I don't imagine getting that S is it gets any easier, bro. Fucking fuck, man. I hate the way heat transfers in my body because when I had no pants on with my shirt, my legs were frosty cold, and now that I have on pants, my upper body's really hot. So weird. Well, hopefully it bugs for me too. I don't know. How is everybody else's experience, though, going in Bleach Soul Resonance this wonderful morning, man? I can tell you right now, chat, I am 1,000,000,000% going to need some pre-workout for soccer today. And I haven't drunk pre-workout for soccer in a while. I love how Kenpachi is a slash unit, but most of his attacks look like he's actually stabbing through you. Oh! What? It took me that long? Byakuya, one of the things I realized, Byakuya is greatly holding back my account. And it's because my slash team was non-existent back then. So they really didn't get the love that they needed. And now that there's newer characters, I kind of don't want to go back for them. Oh, well that explains it. But then you're like, do I work to upgrade this man so he can maintain relevance for like 2-3 more weeks, right? Oh, did I never get the... I think every time I work on somebody, I just try this again. 12 to 15 weeks. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I got to work on them either way because, like, it pays to have... Like, so far, Thrust has, like, a bad team and a good team. The bad team is Ikkaku, Rangiku, and Tosin. which Rangiku's not even bad in my opinion. But like when I say bad, I just mean like the worst team, right? Then they have their good team with Nell, Mayuri, and Gin, right? So I'm kind of waiting for every team to get to that point. Strike is the next one. I think the teams that were neglected the most are the ones that get the most love first in that regard. The 2-team treatment, because Strike is about to have what? Right now they have the shitty team with Yoruichi. And Yoruichi's not bad, but like she just would be the shitty team. And you're doing the event for the other half of Soifan's stamp, right? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Which event? Yes, I'm trying to get her. That's why I'm doing the Silas Sapporo stuff. I just kind of took a quick break because it kind of pissed me off. But that's why I'm trying to do the Silas Sapporo stuff. I'm trying to get the bond from that because I see that that's the first bond shard right there for me. I mean, if this isn't working, I should really just put on the Aizen team and come back in here, yeah? Yeah, because that's not enough, and I can tell. We're going to leave and put in an Aizen team. I mean, I try to get all the bonds because typically when a new bond comes out, it's specifically for the character that came out with it. Alright, no more fucking games, bro. I'm tired of this shit. There we go. Like, it's chill using a new character, but sometimes you gotta be realistic, bro. Sometimes you gotta let Aizen come through and dominate everybody. Yeah, get out of here with that lame ass attack. How about you eat my attack instead? Aizen has been carrying the game since the day he dropped, but I can tell that they're gonna lose the challenge in this as well. He's not strong enough to carry this because the units around him just aren't strong enough. Maybe if I switch to Yoruichi or Kenpachi with him. Yeah, literally. Change the 2-week banner system to 3. And I can't front. I still appreciate that to this day. Because over the month while I was waiting to fix my computer, that means that I only missed one character. And that was thanks to Aizen. Fuck. Aizen is really laying into this man right now. Meanwhile, Hitsugaya was in Hyorimaru mode. So I guess they just said... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, they said forget the ultimate, I guess. Only 50 mil? Eh... Could we see the craziest ramp up in history right now? And I'll be honest with you, chat. When I woke up this morning, man, part of me was like, man, do I even stream? I was like, nobody was chatting yesterday. Nobody was chatting the day before. But you know what, man? We don't give a fuck. We push on. We carry on with our quest, bro. Because consistency is key. And as long as I'm consistent, y'all will know. Y'all will know. Every time I feel like giving up something that I know is beneficial for my life, I think about that picture of the dude who's mining, and he stops right before the diamonds, and then the picture of the other guy who kept mining and he found the diamonds. I think of that every time. Now I think the issue is our main DPS. So now it's either switch to Yoruichi or Kenpachi. Because I would say that wasn't a bad run. It seemed, I was pretty optimistic, you know, when we had a minute left and I had 45 enemies killed. But then it slowed down a little bit. So I think what I'll do is, I think legitimately Kenpachi may be the strongest DPS I have. Like effects-wise too. But I think Yoruichi is like higher power. And she's funner, in my opinion, to use. Let's try this. Because the Impale. Let's see. My Geen is very underpowered, though. Even though his shards and stuff are fine, he's just mad underpowered. Oh, yeah. Look at the difference, I feel like, in the Impale. These enemies, like, I think the bodies are just getting caught way fast. Because with Impale, even Urahara is really helping, right? Look at that. He just caused 2 Impales. Yeah, all of Aizen's like AoE shit with Impale going on too. This one might be a good run. Thank you for the recommendation, Emery. I didn't even think about it. Cause like Impale is literally just like micro burst. It's like burst damage, but set up in microtransactions. Sorry, chat. I was imagining an evil scene in my mind just now. Okay, we're at 1 minute. Are we at 45 kills? We're close. We just gotta account for 2 extra kills. They might be able to do it. Come on, I was about to say, go ahead and pop out, Aizen. Oh, the triple impale was absolutely putrid to watch. Hey! Actually, maybe unpopular opinion. I actually really like Gein's ultimate animation. It's a little basic. He just runs up and then lets his sword go, but I still like it. I think it's a little smooth how he did it. How he staged it. Shalom, we fought you at the start of this, bro. Get out of here, you loser. Doesn't matter how many times you come back, bro. Aizen is going to re-aura farm you again, bro. Bro, just spam that shit back to back is sinister. Oh, this might be an L run. Oh, it's only that one enemy. Yeah, then we're cooked. I only did that because I was like, maybe I can catch 5 enemies. Like, bro, look at that shit, man. Oh. Bro's attack power is 4,278, where this man's is nearly 6,000. I think this is the run. I think this is the comp for me, chat. Nah, if my Gein was a little stronger, yeah, they would have had that shit. I feel like Urahara overstays his welcome just a bit much. So you're saying, I was about to say Kendrick Lamar. You're saying Kenpachi's whole thing is old. So he's an old. So you want to rush his ult. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. As long as you can consistently get the ultimate. 49 mil? Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you have a problem with getting the ult fast enough, then I can see why you don't like him as a like to play with him. But I mean, like, as long as you can, and it's like at that point you're like, okay, I need to build him ult rush. But if I build him too much ult rush, am I sacrificing extra damage that could be on the table? It's like, if you're gonna build him ult rush, his ult needs to be getting rushed so fast that like the amount of extra damage you would be missing out on with the better substat rolls needs to be, you know, supplemented, needs to be replaced by how often you're ulting, if that makes sense. Okay, this run's looking like the worst one so far because we're only at 41 at the halfway point. Ugh. And bro wasted his ult on one fucking enemy, bro. Dead run. Dead fucking run. Dead run. His ult, but he has element as well on the third piece, and you kept the third piece for the element aspect, not the ult charge. But is the ultimate charge, is it the main stat or the sub stat? Because I know that the leap in difference is crazy when it's like a main stat versus sub. That's the fucking worst when you're upgrading your gear and the piece that you need to have, like, the part that you need to get upgraded doesn't upgrade at all, bro. I hate that shit. That's kind of how my third piece is on Soifan, for real. Because I wanted the crit rate to get boosted, but it didn't really get boosted that much. But it's still a good piece, though. I have crit rate on another piece. But, like, my Soifan's crit rate is below 50%, so... No, if I would have just done Aizen's ultimate. And I literally pressed Aizen's ultimate. But when I pressed his ultimate, at the time that I pressed it, Kenpachi took fucking priority. So it didn't fucking do it. This will not work. But I just want to see how much damage the full element team can do. The difference, to let you know if this is a failed run from the very start, if I spawn in and automatic catch 2 bodies, is worth it. Because that's what Aizen does. Yep, cooked. Maybe the elements will work out over time and fast. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I doubt it, bro. What is the best bond for Kenpachi and Byakuya? For Byakuya, what's good with you, Blade? For Byakuya, I would say any bond that says it increases his battlefield skill damage. I'm gonna show you the perfect bond for him. There's a bond I have in mind. I just can't remember the name of it, or I can't remember the shards for it. Kenpachi's bond, I'm gonna have to actually look at. I'm gonna have to look through those. Because I imagine you know that you can look in the game at the guide to see, you know, what the game recommends. I guess you're asking my personal opinion. So yeah, give me a second to actually get out of this game mode and look at it. But for sure, I think the bond I'm thinking of is from the cuz who was it was Aizen. Aizen came out with a bond, and his bond was like perfect for tactic characters. The Mayuri Urahara bond is the one I'm running on Aizen. Okay. So did you not get the Aizen bond when Aizen was here? Because I think Aizen came with his own bond that was for tactic damage. Damn. Battlefield skill damage. And it was something else. I think it was like element was boosted as well. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta look at them. The bonds are a very small part of the game. I just don't look at them like all day. Aizen with Tosin and Gin. You mean as a team? I mean, you could do that. No. I wouldn't do that because Tosin and Aizen are both tactic units. So that means that you're going to have to choose one of them. The reason... Oh, the bonds. Okay. Maybe? Yes. Literally, the one from the Aizen event. If you could read that effect for me and type it in chat, because I can't in front of you. This is going to take a little bit of time. Honestly, this team is going to fucking lose. I can already tell because we're over halfway into it and we're only at 30 kills. So part of me is ready to just kind of like quit this run. Like if this team overall was a little bit stronger, this would work. But it's not going to work right now. We're just going to go show it now. Okay. So the bond I run on Aizen. Why did I scroll down like Aizen wasn't the strongest character in my account? Come on, Vet. Come on, Deadman. I actually use the Mayuri, Nemu. Oh, and Akon. Because this one comes all the way from Adventures level 8. Yeah, all the bonds that you miss you can get from Dispatch. But it just takes a lot of time. This one, I had to wait until I got all the way up to Adventure Chapter 8 to get the last little shard for it. But this one starts in Chapter 8. You have to get all of the stars, I believe. Because there goes Nimue right here. Then Akon's right there. Oh, no wonder I don't have it. I'm grinding Adventure 7. Yeah, dude, that, like, Adventure 8 gives you one of the best bonds in the game, in my opinion. Because it's, like, the best one for tactic characters. Like, you're going to get a lot of different bonds that are good for tactic characters. But they're, like, kind of specific to each tactic character, I think. Because, like, look. During battle, damage dealt increased by 8%. This increases 12, 16, 20% if crit rate reaches. Like, that's cool and all. And that's the one that they're telling you is good for Aizen, right? This one also increases all damage by 10% during battle. And then when equipped by a tactic character, increases it by an extra 25% on the battlefield skill, right? Bro has Rangiku in profile. Yo, my man, we love redheads around these parts. Listen, chat, I love Asian women, women of Asian descent, and women of Latin descent. But on any given day, redheads can clear both of them for me. Because who knows where that redhead is from, bro? Ireland, America, California. I know some redheads from California. That's why I said that. But, like, just who knows where the redheads are? Norwegian? Right? Would that be a race that produces redheads? I don't know. Yo, because we are men of culture in the dead man community, bro. Come on now. And literally before it was Rangiku, it was literally Yoruichi beforehand. So I went from Miss Kitty to Miss Redhead. Come on now. Perfect transition. But anyway, I don't like this one as much because it's 10% damage. It's 10% damage to, by the way, Blade. I'm going to go ahead and let you know now. If you retracted that message, that's fine. If YouTube starts retracting your messages randomly, I'm sorry. That's not me. That's been happening. It's been a random occurrence in my chat for the past few streams that I've done, and people have just been, their messages have been getting deleted. But if you deleted that message, we're all good. But I don't like this bond as much because it increases all damage by 10%. And honestly, most of the time, I feel like I'm using Aizen. Like, most of the battle, I'm literally switching off of Aizen and then using the battlefield skill to come back in, right? Okay. But I can understand the benefit of having the all damage as well. I don't think any of these down here. This one's for technique damage, and this one's for element as well, which I'm pretty sure Aizen does have the element of he lowers your he like destroys your resistance. That is considered an ailment, right? Where is it? It'll be highlighted. No, suppression is an effect on him. But I'm pretty sure he has a resistance reduction. That is his debuff. So I think that works for him, right? Maybe. But even still, the one up there is the best one. I think. Let's see. Element damage by 60%. So the thing about Aizen is that he's not inherently an element character, right? Even if you look at this right here, it's not even recommending this because, like, his main focus is not elements. So what I think, yeah, is the one from Bond 8. And honestly, once you get it at level 1, I would go ahead and put it on him automatically because I can't remember what percent. I think it increases by like 7.5% or something like that. So maybe it was like, or what? 6.25% is maybe the increase. So minus 6.25 would be 31.25. Minus 6.25 again would be 25%. So I think this is going to start at 25% and then go up to 31% and 31.25 and then 37.5%. Chevron's insane thumbnail was misleading. The thumbnail's not misleading. Jjkpp is in the stream later. I'm just not playing it yet. Damn, then I gotta grind this squad 12 bond for my Aizen. Yeah, bro, this bond goes hard. And I use this bond for like any tactic character. But now since we have element tactic character, the element team is like its own thing. So like Nell specifically gets her own little bond. Now if we want to talk about Kenpachi, the bond that I have on him right now is increases all type damage during battle by 15%. It's very basic. It's very standard. But I mean, like, Kenpachi is a damage unit. And Emmerich was saying, you know, Kenpachi is somebody that you want to kind of spam the ult on. Even when you're not spamming the ult, bro is getting extra damage off of his regular skills. So then this one increases crit damage. The only reason why I chose this one is because I'd rather I'd rather my outright damage be guaranteed versus my crit damage. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a chance for you to crit, but you are always guaranteed to do damage while you're attacking somebody. And then I wonder which one of these down here would they say are good for him. Technique damage. And then element damage. Okay. So, yeah, I like the one that I have on for Kenpachi. But I mean, like, hey, bro, it's all up to your own play experience. You are definitely allowed to do whatever you feel like. I kind of wish that you could... I wish if you got extra copies of these, you could actually dupe the shards within this, right? And when you dupe the shards, it increases the level. So, theoretically, you can get this from level 6 to level 12. I think a system like that would be really cool. But yeah, we've gotten cheesed enough times on this shit, dude. This shit's pissing me off. The closest we were was with Geen. Let me take a look at him. Yeah, literally. It's all... This game does feel very good in the sense that it is a plug-and-play game, in my opinion. You know? You can just plug in whatever piece you want and see how it works for you. Alright, you got the full assault. The basic attack. The basic attack could probably... You know what? If I change the basic attack... Releasing a technique... Geen Rangiku Aizen. Okay. I'm not even gonna... I didn't want to keep that roll. That was a bad roll, I think. Yeah, bro. Like, where's Holly Bell, bro? I really think that man named Harry Bell as like an homage to like Halle Berry or some shit. I really think so. Because originally, yeah, Rangiku was for Geen. But she's not... Oh, dude. This might not work simply due to the fact that, like... I mean, I guess she's just here for her debuff. She's not here for, like, actual damage or nothing. I mean, I just need a little more gold to max it out. But, I mean, I'm not worried about that right now. Okay. Okay, never mind. I maxed out all her skills. I thought I was playing myself. Now, this... Oh, I can't enhance it anymore. Okay. I was going to say, we can boost the element damage. There were a lot of characters that I put the shards on, but just didn't start yet. Marangiku's not max as well because I was so focused on building Geen and Nail. Yeah, for sure. Like, there's sometimes when you're looking at a character, you kind of like work on them, and then you get to a point where you're just like, what else that I work on this character is going to boost my output for my team altogether. Because like it gets to a certain point where boosting the character is literally only boosting the damage that character will do. But if you're not dependent on that character for damage at all, then it's kind of like, what does it matter? All right, Rangiku, I'm gonna need you to start contributing now with them Heineko marks. I think one of the things about this game that kind of cooks me is the fact that I feel like I was so close to getting most of the characters that I needed worked on, and then I just didn't play. And it's not even like I couldn't play. I had it on my phone, but it was like I didn't even decide to check anything, bro. I was just too lazy about it. Bathur's team is set for now. Rangiku is set. Geen, Mayori, and Nail do the job way better than I thought. Yeah, Geen, like... Mayori, Nail, and Geen is just disgusting. The amount of debuffs, the sheer amount of debuffs that are just flying around are just insane, bro. I would love if Rangiku contributed a little bit more with them Heineko marks, though. I'm gonna have to work on Hitsugaya pretty soon here. Like what I was saying earlier. What I was saying earlier about, not gonna lie, I never watched my expected Mario to be such a great support. He'll be way better than when Go Uehara finally Mario. Like Uehara is the best buffing support. There's always a distinction. There's the buffing support and there's the debuffing support. Uehara is the best buffing support, and Mayuri is the best debuffing support, which works out perfectly because literally Uehara acknowledged how intelligent Mayuri was. Yeah, this team's cooked as fuck. Mayuri literally got acknowledged by Uehara how intelligent he was and got broken out of prison by Uehara. So, like, it makes sense that those two would be, like, on the same level in different regards, though. Oh, dude, I forgot to be doing these. Yeah, Aizen. Yes, that was the best run. Insufficient blind boxes? Oh, wait. Huh? Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Do. Even Uehara stated Mayuri was a genius second to him. Good thing Mayuri never fell into the bad side. If that happened, good GG social side. Yeah, Mayuri's brain is so gigantic, bro. Like I cannot begin. Mayuri's ascension as a character was crazy too, cause like he's such a weird looking. You know, there are so many other characters in Bleach who look so much cooler than Mayuri, and then you see Mayuri pop out multiple times, and then like you kind of get to that point. You got one life, and Jjkpp kicking you every time, bro. Yeah. Don't do combat training is such a pain. Oh, yeah. Where it's like you can't get hit at all. Bro said don't do the combat training at all. Oh, shit. Yeah. For a sec, my bad. You brought up Jjkpp, and then I was like, Jjkpp? And then I was like, no, Mayuri. Mayuri did give cancer to the Soul King's left arm. Mayuri also figured out where the Quincy's were. Mayuri also fought that fit he had on when he was fighting Pernidas. That fit he had on where he was like glowing like the sun and he was skating on them skates in air, bro. I'm like, yo, this man is goated. Like, bro, Mayuri might be unironically, one of the biggest aura farmers in Bleach, and bro literally doesn't care. He literally doesn't care. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, my thrust team needs to be stronger. Or the fact that Silas Aporo was too OP for Renji and... Never, ever. Literally, like, he only had to lose a fight because Uryu is one of Ichigo's homies. But beyond that, bro, like, who cares? Sorry, chat. I'm looking at something about a job, and I thought it just sent me a notification, but I don't... No. It was an old email I saw. Okay. Basically 2 more hours before soccer, chat. Part of me, I'm so conflicted because I'm like... I want to get food after soccer, I think. Well, actually, let me see who's working today. It depends on who's working today. I want to see who's going to be serving me before I come in there. Who's my favorite character in Bleach? This might sound crazy. Shinji Hirako. Hirako Shinji. I think I'm going to let Bleach rest for today. I guess I'll use my stamina real quick to boost somebody. I want this team to be stronger. I only feel like it's ridiculous to say because in the anime recently, I feel like they kind of trolled him when he got attacked, when he got swarmed by all those Quincy's and he used his Bankai. I feel like he could have aura farmed that moment way harder and they didn't give it to him as much. And then he literally got slapped up right after that, right? I can't remember by who, but he got slapped up right after that shit, man. Disrespectful what they did to my boy. But nah, the visors in general are cool to me. I love in anime. I love whenever like there's like a hybrid, right? And like visors are the hybrid between the two opposing. Like I feel like you always kind of get to that point where you're just like, what if these two opposing forces mixed, right? Like for instance, it's like when you're watching Seven Deadly Sins and Meliodas and Elizabeth are in love with each other the entire time. Aren't you thinking like, yo, if they had a son, bro would be an angel and a demon? That kind of stuff interests me because I'm kind of like, how does the hybrid genetics in your blood mutate you differently and make you stronger than your parents? So, like, I think that the visors are crazy just because, obviously, the visors aren't visors because all their parents fucked hollows. But still, his Bankai was cold. I don't care if they made him fodder later. Exactly. Bro, Shikai was crazy. Bro, Shikai was, like, the only thing that was kind of, like, close to comparable to Aizen's. Okay, it's been over an hour. I feel good about where we made it in Bleach today. Like I said, I want all these teams to be stronger, but oh, I couldn't even exchange them? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, even though you ultimately did not trick Aizen, your Bankai was the closest thing to being able to trick Aizen because Aizen never suspected somebody would have a Bankai that performed in a similar fashion to his. But Aizen's Bankai, quite literally Aizen's Bankai, or Aizen's sword. Aizen's sword is just ridiculous, though, because of the amount of overwhelming spiritual energy. Okay, chat, whose Bankai is the coolest in the game right now? From an outright gameplay perspective, I'd say I just had their name in my head. I just had their name in my head. Yeah, Amrit said, Jjkpp! Yeah, bro. I was locked in. I just had their Bankai in my head, bro, and I like Hitsugaya's Bankai the most in the game because, bro, the build-up for his Bankai makes his kit funner to play with as you're playing with it, I think. Like, the basic attacks or whatever, but then when he starts calling out Hyorimaru and doing the dragon and shit, then I think his combos are a lot cooler. I think that looks really good. And then I like the fact that he has an entirely different skill set when he goes into the form with the wings. I love it. I've been kind of just getting my feet wet, man. I haven't been doing anything too amazing. I finished farming this up. I did have 15,000 jades from everything, or 15,000 kaiju from everything that I had farmed, and then I summoned a bunch for this man Nanami and got hoed. So that's where I'm at right now with it. Oh, they added a search priority. That's cool. That's cool. So I got the new Yuji. I'll tell you the new character. I'm gonna just scroll through and tell you all the new characters I picked up. I got the Itadori. Immediately, I had enough resources to just level 140 him immediately. Who else is new? Already had Gojo. Already had Shoko. Somebody who was new is Saki Rendo. Dude, I was so happy to get Saki Rendo. Did I see Shinjuku Gojo? No, no. Point 2 domain to Gojo. Yeah, no, I don't have him. Unfortunately. Well, Kaiju. When I said Kaiju, I meant like the cubes in this game. They're called Kaiju, are they not? But yeah, I don't have Shibuya Goko. What the fuck? I don't have Shibuya Gojo. The new characters I picked up were that Yuji that they gave everybody. I got Saki Rendo recently. I also got Red Mai finally. And yeah, that's about it. I just got those 3 new characters right now. I'm kind of just taking it slow. I want that Red Nanami. I want that Red Nanami so badly that I know that the half anniversary, the 2.5 anniversary is probably creeping up next month, and I still am summoning, bro. I do not care. They added another game original unit. Are you talking about that dude with the highlight in his hair who's boxing people in the prison? You talking about that guy? I mean, bro. Nope, we are still starting at season 3 in the game. New game original character. Who is it then? And yes, that guy. Is his name Vance, or did you just mistype my name? Also, so I assume you're talking about Gojo when his fusion gets forcibly undone. Yes. We will eventually get that Gojo, yes. Let me look up. I guess I'm looking up videos on beating the tower, bro. That's all I got at this point. This man is drowning in typos. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna let him have it. I didn't care. I didn't care. Jjkpp, Phantom, Parade, Floor 69. I have that team. That's a Jjkpp team. I don't know if I want to try that. There's a secret. Yo, what's good, Abishan Philly? Or Ice Phantom? Bro didn't get the reference? Oh, no, I did get the reference. Oh, you're saying Vance is a meme. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I didn't get that reference, no. Vance is a meme. Vance for a reason. JD Vance? I'm good, how are you? I'm excellent, bro. It's chill. I'm about to try and jump into the tower here. Yeah, so part 7 of JoJo's is gonna come back on. It's gonna come back on what? September. I don't know the exact date, but it's gonna come back in September. And it'll be seasonal, or it'll be weekly at that point. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at this right now. maybe I have a team built for this already. I literally have the team built for this already. Yeah, this is the exact everything is already set up. It's like I never left. Except for my Gojo, my Yaga, my Yuji, and my Megami are all stronger. Or they have more dupes, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm disgusting with this shit. Yeah. Thanks for your support. Literally curses and threats to Netflix. Literally. I what I used to do was I used to look up the videos on teams that could win, and then I would also look up and see like, is their unit stronger? Is my unit stronger? Oh, I think I remember. I think the reason why this doesn't work for me is because my Inumaki is stronger than like everybody else on the internet. Everybody made Inumaki strong enough to survive a few hits, but not like they didn't max him out like I did the mistake of doing. Back to the good old days, turn by turn, break by break. Yeah, let's say he didn't use Gojo shit. Alright, I'm gonna hop off now. Catch you later. Have a W stream and thanks for the bond recommendations. Of course, Blade. I'll be here for a little bit longer and then I got some soccer to do. And then after soccer, surprisingly, my homie wants to run 1v1s in Magic the Gathering to figure out what he needs to do to change his deck around. Which honestly, I'm kind of getting to that point now too, where I want to start making my decks a little bit more focused on specific ways to win instead of just being like in general like crazy as shit, right? But you have an excellent day, Blade. Appreciate you popping in. Oh, hiya, good morning, world. So now what? It is farewell slash stun, which probably won't work. Regular punch. This. Does the stun work for him? No, it doesn't. I'll say I didn't think so. But now Gojo's got him provoked. The stun actually worked is crazy. Sprint slash, get twisted, punch, use this, buff. I think because bro was... So because bro was stunned... Oh no. See, here's the problem, chat. Inumaki was supposed to die right there. Inumaki was meant to die right there. And then it's at this point that I had to break away. It's at this point I had to break away from the rest of what the video does and then just completely go from here. He's still immobilized? Like, fuck, can I get my boy back? Can I get my boy back? Like, I just want to pop bro's domain before I wet your ass up. That's all. Is that too much to ask, bro? Give me my bro back. Give me my bro back. Thank you. You fucking idiot. All right. Before you what his... Before you what his ass? Before I body his ass? I think... No, I shouldn't let those loose yet. I should give it a second. I want to at least hit him once. Definitely was the win, bro. Dead men don't do nothing to the ass unless it belongs to the ladies and it has a nice caramel complexion. Or I guess a really pale one. Surprise me. Yeah, that damage is pitiful, dude. I can't remember. After you use Yuji's ultimate, do you want to spam skill 2 or 3? Whoa, slow your roll there, buddy. Is it skill 2 or 3 that you spam? So that implies a physical... First time, 40% crit rate increase. Versus this one is... I need to break this man's like thing, his shield. So I'm gonna increase my break damage, and then do that, and then do that. There we go. Was that break damage increase only for one turn? It doesn't matter because we already broke, bro. So we're gonna go for this instead. And then hopefully Megami can start building his ult. Yes. Bro is still broken. It's beautiful. How many turns does this last? For 5 turns. And there's no point in breaking up the buff. You want to do the buff consistently to lead into his ultimate. Okay, bro's provoked by Gojo, but I think his ult hits everybody, which is a bit unfortunate. Is he still provoked? No. I'll do this. And then next turn, I guess I'll oh, I hope they don't die. Oh, they ate those. But who got stunned though? Nobody. I think I'm figuring out my strategy, chat. No stun. That's fine. Oh, that just fucked everything up. 1. Fuck this dude. 1. Bro, still fucking stunned. Okay. 2. 3. That wasn't much damage. Maybe it was. Ah, so close to a break. You stunned the one fucking character who had the capability of breaking you. Bro, fuck this mission. Gojo, break that motherfucker. Yeah. Bro, really just wasting my 2 Yuji turns has me so fucked up. Like, bro, what? That's so fucked up, dude. How about you calm that bullshit down a little bit? Yeah, bro, like, this is so much HP to work through, bro. Bro, you are fucking busting my balls right now, bro. Like, bro, they're not getting any ultimate or any fucking thing, bro. What the fuck is this? Yo, fuck this boss so much, bro. On everything. Fuck this boss wholeheartedly, bro. Well, thanks for... I didn't even get fucking Yuji back. He got fucking stunned again. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? The crazy thing is, I really wasn't even that fucking far from winning, bro. Like, look at this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you think I'm trying to lock into a 30-minute fucking excursion when I'm doing these missions, bro? I'm not. Honestly, fuck that page. I'm doing this one. That stun might be fucking me. Because he might need to kill somebody at that moment where he gets stunned, and I'm just not allowing him to do so. Inumaki, get the fuck out of here, dude. It's never fucking Inumaki, bro. It's never fucking Inumaki, bro. It's never fucking Inumaki, huh? Like, get bro out of here. Oh, it's my fault because I'm talking about get this man Inumaki out of here, but I'm the one fucking stunning over here. For fuck's sake. Everybody! This game is making me crash right now. It's the moments like these you start to remember why you put a game down, you know? I don't know. Even if they did release the better stunner, I wouldn't have a chance of having them. I haven't played the game. You're kidding. Yuji just all of a sudden fucking dies, and Yuji was peachy fucking keen. Last fucking run I did. I'm starting to remember why I stopped playing this game. Because what the fuck is this? Honestly, bro. He's only 30 out of 54, so he has a whole second layer to his SP. Yeah, I came back like 2 days ago. So he needs more SP if I want him to be stronger. He needs more SP. Yeah. This fucking game. This man has no SP at all. Alright, I guess we're farming SP. I need the yellow one. That's the red team, right? Green it is. Because of young Gojo. All level 8 skills. Fuck if I know, man. Oh! Why not him? Actually, that's perfectly what I wanted on him. What am I thinking of this one? Geto does what he does, but alright. Geto does what Gakuganji does, but better. What, debuffing? Is the debuff the same though? So you think I would benefit from another? Oh wait, because Because Maki's break damage is actually crazy, right? I think so. Chat, am I psychotic for this? Am I psychotic for thinking? I'm gonna try this, bro. Kaito is going to get instantly scraped. I know this shit is stupid, bro. Don't even bother to try and reason with me, chat. I know it's stupid for real. You have to make it to at least 7 to get to the final stage. That's all I know. Facts. I probably should have been blasting off more curse cores to start, but I guess I'm gonna start doing. Bro's not even countering. That's crazy. No, no, no. To you. You need that shit, my boy. Is Kaito dead? He's trying. He's trying to get his ass. I should have definitely built more curse core before I started building this man, stacking this man's like buff. Whoa. She healed herself, but not him. I really want this man to live, please. Because I need his cursed energy buff. I guess I could have done it this turn. That was my mistake. So let's do this. Let's do this. And that. And this. Oh, but if I do them together... Ah, it's whatever. So that took him to 5. And then Gojo's going to take him to 7, I assume. I hope. It didn't even take him... Wow, that was so anticlimactic. Oh, you know what? I stopped buffing with Shoko a little bit ago. That's why. I fucked myself on that one. I'm doing a lot of the stuff out of order. That's the problem. Now it's about to get serious. I guess at this point I'm not even really trying to preserve Kaito's life. You play a game with no audio? The game is always muted because when you turn on Jjkpp Phantom Parade, it's always playing, I don't know if they changed the song, but it always used to be Avant by Eve, which is copyrighted. I don't even think I got to 8. Oh, I did. But still. Not 10. So it seems that what I need to do mainly is work on getting SP for my characters. Chat, I think I'm gonna get off the stream now because I'm I'm kind of like contemplating, do I want to pick up some breakfast before soccer? Because I wanted to eat after soccer, but I'm just like, I could just get some crazy breakfast. No, I'm not going to eat anything too big because then it's going to weigh on me during soccer. But yeah, it feels like each day I stream, I kind of just get a better grip of like what I'm actually doing, right? So I think for Jjkpp, I think what it is that I'm doing right now is the Curse Sweep battle. I think that is my main priority right now. Because everything else, is it not double drops? It is. I was about to say, what? But yeah, everything else is kind of like rough for me right now. So I think at a base level to push my characters to that next level and get them stronger, I think I need to get some hidden potential for sure, for sure. And also I'm gonna use some AP packs so I can cheese the Cursed Spirit Bash race before I go. Some SP would do me some good and make a lot of characters that I have more useful. Oh, that's solid. How many? I have 6 of those. Okay. Yeah. Wait. What about like one, I don't know who's bartending where I want to go, and 2, I don't know if the people I'm playing soccer with want to go eat after. So tomorrow's Sunday, right? Yeah, because we're playing soccer today. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now, chat. I do plan to stream tomorrow, but I will say that Sundays have this weird way of like just taking your plans that you made earlier in the week and just throwing them out the window. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. is not that bad. How many days in a row is it? Honestly, so if I do really good in this class, I see. So there's a lot of metrics you get graded on. Sorry, I'm looking at something about a job on the side here. A job that should be making it much easier for me to stick with you guys and do more content. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just end the stream here. We got ourselves another 2 hours in today. I'm just working on being consistent with the streams, but also not burning myself out. So you guys have an excellent day. Wait. Yeah, nothing in here that would be worth spending money on. Not to say that I was at the point that I was willing to, but I mean, gotta check, man. I guess Nanami would be the only person right now that I'm like, yo, this is, wait, what? So they give you 10 free weekly, or they give you 10 free weekly summons, and now you can... Interesting. Omoshiroi. I don't own that green Miwa, but I'm literally working on getting her from the login thing. I don't own Reddit Inamaki. You know, yeah. Alright, chat. That's it for the stream. The dead man has figured out some of the things that he needs to work on for Jjkpp before he comes back on stream next time. But if you guys did enjoy the stream, then you can go down below and do what, chat? You can leave a like on the stream. You can also comment down below and let me know what you want to know. You can subscribe to the notification bell so you can get notified every time the dead man hits the Jujutsu Hunting glide. But if you guys did enjoy the stream, then do all the things that the dead man did instruct you for before. And wish the dead man luck, because we are looking for a lot of goals today while we play soccer. But you guys have an excellent day. Peace.